Hey, welcome back. How's your day? Feeling exhausted as you try and take the weight of what today has brought off your shoulders. As you try and take off that armor because of the challenges that you've had to endure today. As you wash off those slimes and disgustingness from having to pretend that it was fine when it wasn't. From having to take on unhealthy comments and pretend that it's not going through when in reality it is. By the end of the day, and we are feeling exhausted. But here's the problem. We still can't sleep with everything kind of swirling around. I could have done that. I could have told him this. I could have told him off for being so rude and arrogant. I could have told him off for being disrespectful. I could have just walked away and just said, you know what, not doing this job anymore. You could have, but you can't do anything about it now whilst you're in bed, worrying about what's been. This kind of came to my mind today. You know, when it's always the way where people come to the end and they always want to be remembered for doing things their way. When you look through life and you are thinking about how you could be remembered, do you want to be remembered as the one that never actually was themselves? We could wear a mask all we like, and sometimes we need those masks to be able to navigate ourselves through life. But we also need to be able to be human. A human that has vulnerability. A human that struggles sometimes. Obviously, you need to be careful who you do this with, because there are a lot of people that would definitely take advantage. The world is full of people that are like roaring lions looking for people that they would devour. I think that's what the Bible describes the devil. But when you look at the world around us, everybody is in it. Most people are in it for what they can get for themselves. So they don't care that you're tired. They don't care that you are probably struggling today. And today's just not been a good day. They don't care that you've experienced hardship and you're just getting yourself back to a position where things are beginning to look brighter again. They don't care how far you've got to travel. They think about now, this very minute, what's in it for themselves and not for your interest. I did it my way. It's always, we've come to the end, and what can I be remembered for? But sometimes, do we think we wait too long to reevaluate where we're at? Or could we take stock daily? For example, like today, you've had to endure all of that nonsense, and you're home thinking about what you could have done. Is that helping? Is that making you even more stressed? Which in turn is making it near enough impossible to relax. You're out of work, but you're still in work mentally. You're at home, but those people are living rent-free in your head. Probably haven't even bothered to think about what they did. Had no idea that you're probably still stewing over that. And you've got every right to be. Because it's not okay for somebody to disrespect another person. It is what's the word I'm looking for? Conceivable that people will go around thinking that the world owes them a right to be disrespectful to somebody else. But here's the thing. The world might not owe them a right to do that, which is true. But surely you're not going to give them permission to continue to taunt you, hold that power over you, even when they're not there. Like now, you're on your own. You're on your own, and that hold is still there. What happened? What could you have done? The fact that you didn't do it, does that mean that if the position was to present itself, if the situation was to present itself again, knowing what you know now, would it help to address it there and then? Excuse me. I don't appreciate being spoken to like that. Don't have to be rude or fight about it. What that does then is it helps us and help the people to understand that you're not a doormat and it's not okay. You can leave that situation, come back to sleep in your bed, knowing that you did the best to take control of that situation and not feeling disempowered. Today's gone. Tomorrow's a brand new day. We can start tomorrow with a brand new tactic. Sometimes you can never predict what's to come. But the most important thing is that we never let ourselves down. Because that's what we struggle with the most, isn't it? This person said this, I could have said that. This person did this. I could have done that. I'm in a situation that I feel I can do better. What are we actually doing to achieve those targets? I did it my way by making sure that I consistently stand up for myself. If that's what the goal is, then maybe that's what we need to start doing. Because that is where we begin to not only build confidence in our ability, but also begin to recognize that we truly do like who we are. And the people that can change the way we see ourselves are not out there. But you're living with that person. You're the one that can change how people see you. Because firstly, they've got to seek permission from you. Would that be, I always agree for somebody to be rude and disrespectful to me? Or I decline that offer very nicely? No. Don't quite appreciate that. Because I am a person that deserves respect. I don't quite appreciate that. Because I wouldn't do it to you. Common courtesy. We can live in a world where we are nice to each other. We can live in a world where we choose the people that we associate with. Times with work that you can't do that, but at least we can set boundaries. As we go to sleep tonight, what we're going to do is relieve ourselves of the burden of what has been or what could have been, and give ourselves the opportunity to feel revitalized, re-energized, because we're charging our batteries as we go to sleep, knowing that by tomorrow, when it comes, we'll be looking at it with a different pair of glasses. And we would have learned from what today brought to treat tomorrow better. As you go to sleep tonight, I hope that you have a lovely night. And until next time, sleep tight.